You're tuning into Black and White Sports on YouTube. The no-holds-barred truth on sports. The main event starts now.
I am back, Rodrance, for Black and White Sports. Well, everybody's favorite, most annoying brother is back in the news. That's right, Patrick Mahomes' brother, Jackson Mahomes, is back in full force to irritate the living hell out of all of us. Let's keep it real. Brittany Mahomes, too. There, I said it. I put her right out there. Since she decided to go after Joe Rogan the other day, and I saw what Joe said. I watched the clip, and I was like, what's the problem here exactly? Well, anyway, that's neither here nor there, but Jackson Mahomes is in some big trouble with the law, and it looks like what he's accused of having possibly done, it's no laughing matter whatsoever. He could be in big trouble. Once again, what he does is reflected back on his brother, whether his brother likes it or not. Jackson Mahomes being investigated by police report. Sometimes you just got to push away from even family. Patrick Mahomes' brother, Jackson, is reportedly being investigated by the police. Outkick. Mahomes is accused of being involved in 2 separate alleged incidents at Aspen's Restaurant and Lounge in Overland Park, Kansas, according to the Kansas City Star. In one incident, the Chiefs quarterback's younger brother is accused of shoving a 19-year-old male waiter more than once. In a second alleged incident, and this is when it really gets bad, Jackson Mahomes is accused of forcibly kissing female owner Aspen Vaughn. Police viewed surveillance video as part of the investigation. The restaurant's owner told the Kansas City Star police did not release a report on the alleged incident, but in a statement to the outlet, specifically confirmed the authorities are, quote, aware of the incident that occurred on February 25th, 2023. In a video provided to the Star, Jackson Mahomes allegedly grabs the female owner by the throat and then kissed her at least twice in her office shortly after 10 p.m. Mahomes is facing troubling allegations. Quote, he forcibly kissed me out of nowhere, and I'm telling him, pushing him off, saying, what are you doing? And then he proceeded to do it 2 more times, where the last time I was pushing him off, and I can see on the cameras that somebody was outside the office door, and I was yelling for them to come help because he's big and he's massive. I didn't realize he was all that big. He looks tall and scrawny. Vaughn told the Kansas City Star Jackson Mahomes is accused of Vaughn of asking to speak to her privately about the shoving incident when he then allegedly forced himself on her in a basement office. Wow. The Kansas City Star also reportedly provided a photo of Vaughn's neck that showed a bruise. The waiter has not filed charges over the alleged shoving incident, but the police allegedly told Vaughn they would pursue, quote, her alleged sexual assault regardless, whether or not she presses charges. When she started to worry whether or not the police would follow through, she went public, according to the same Kansas City Star report. The restaurant's owner also told the publication Jackson Mahomes is a frequent guest and that there have been previous issues with his behavior. She speculated 25% of his visits do not go well. Holy crap. While the police are reportedly investigating Jackson Mahomes, he has maintained that he has done absolutely nothing wrong, according to his attorney. Jackson has done nothing wrong. Our investigation has revealed substantial evidence refuting the claims of Jackson's accuser, including the statements of several witnesses. We have reached out to law enforcement to provide the fruit of our investigation so that they may have a complete picture of the matter, his attorney Brandon Davies said in a statement to the outlet. It's a developing situation, and they'll keep an eye on it. So, he's in a bind. He's in a hell of a bind. Now, again, he's innocent. I mean, he's innocent until they prove him guilty of any wrongdoings. The police is saying that they will investigate this, whether the person wants him to follow through with it, wants the police to follow through with it. In case you're wondering, his track record, he's got issues with Kansas City restaurants, causing issues involving his entourage, restaurants not being able to hold him and his entourage when it's obvious they're not big enough to hold him and his entourage. He had issues involving a water bottle at a Baltimore Ravens game. I think Brittany Mahomes was involved in that. And probably the most repugnant that most people think of when they're thinking about Jackson Mahomes is the incident involving Sean Taylor. Now, Sean Taylor was an all-time great Miami Hurricane and looked like he was steamrolling towards a really, really great NFL career. The Washington Commanders created a memorial for Sean Taylor. They had a ceremony. They were playing the Chiefs during that ceremony, and Jackson Mahomes proceeded to make himself a TikTok video, maybe multiple TikTok videos, of him dancing on Sean Taylor's memorial. Now, we all know Sean Taylor died from a very violent incident, and it just added to the laundry list, for lack of a better way of putting it, a laundry list of douchebag moves from Patrick Mahomes' brother. I mean, he has easily become, I believe, the most hated and hateable entity involving anybody in the NFL that isn't actually playing in the NFL. Wow, it's crazy because his family, Mahomes' family, has a really good reputation. Pat Mahomes, of course, was a major league pitcher, and they're from pretty close to where I'm at right now, as far as where they actually lived and grew up. Very good reputation as a family. So I don't know what's happened to Jackson. I don't know. We've talked about in the fact that there's a lot of different avenues he could have used and parlayed his brother's success into, but instead he decided to become a TikTok content creator. Okay. I mean, you couldn't have created a podcast or, something, acted professional, created a real business around it. If you wanted to use Patrick to sort of launch the business and then work it into something of your own, to be successful. But I guess shooting douchey videos on TikTok is his idea of doing something successful. He could be in a lot of trouble here. Truly a lot of trouble. We will definitely be monitoring this situation for future developments. Peace. I'm out. Till next time.
Black and White Network supporters, make sure you go over and check out the Black and White Network merchandise store. 25% off USA First. 25% off USA First. Go now.
Thanks for watching the show. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to tune in next time on Black and White Sports.